To our daily show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Baby, everything is alright. I'm tight, out of sight. Baby, everything is alright.
Oh, 9:22. I'm actually way behind. What's going on? How are we doing today, folks?
Pretty good.
So this is really cool. East Alton does Christmas so well, and I really enjoy. Hey, easy. Man, that microphone's being finicky today.
I see that.
It's all good. The Village of East Alton is ready for Christmas on December the 2nd, a night of Christmas. This is a really cool thing, and is everything gearing up pretty good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%. It's the balls
Yes.
are rolling.
Yes.
So before we go into the deep dive, how was all of your Halloween festivities? Because you guys had a bunch going on this fall.
We had a lot of things going on, but we always have fun when it comes to the parade. And we put in our Santa cottage, and we all dressed up for the holiday season to be close to one of the last floats to really do the get ready for Christmas.
Really cool. And you had the nicest, weather for a Halloween parade out of
Yes, we
the
did.
entire gauntlet.
It was quite warm, wasn't it?
We were sweating, not shivering at the end. Yeah.
Well, take me through this. So on Saturday, December the 2nd at 4 p.m. until 7, is this at the Keesler Complex?
No, it's actually at Village Hall.
Oh, really cool.
It's both buildings, Village Hall and the Vital Services Building. The children get to come. Santa's on the side by City Hall. The kids check in. They get a little bag to take around to different areas throughout inside the building. They get to see Santa Claus. They'll get to see Anna and Olaf, and they have treats for them. The mayor's got things for the kids, too, for them. He'll give out. The Grinch will have Stolen Christmas, so all the little bitty gifts that we have are back in the back room with the Grinch, and they can go there to get one. We have the city clerk. She's going to be doing reindeer games back there, so she'll be giving out things. And then we have the women's club, which give out hats and gloves to all the kids. We also have chili and hot chocolate, and again, then they go over to the Vital Services Building where they get to do the Christmas tree contest. And right now we have 13 Christmas trees entered into the Christmas tree contest. We do 2 different kinds of judging. We do first, second, and third for community gets to vote. And then we actually have judges for originality and such.
I love it.
I know. Then when they've done there, they go upstairs and they go through the History Museum as it's decorated for Christmas. And it's a wonderful night. It's free to the community of East Alton, and any of the kids either have to be East Alton resident or attend the East Alton School District.
That's so cool. Well, I'm on eastaltonvillage.org to follow along at home if you guys have the opportunity to. And the decorating contest, can I ask you about this?
Yeah, sure.
So have there been some shaboozis of trees? Because upstairs, I swear, yesterday I come back in, I was really proud of this. I spent like 7 hours on my Christmas tree on Saturday, and I thought, I'm going to show this off. They do not believe that it is my tree. I swear.
Oh, yeah.
For 10 minutes, I was there's no way you did that. And I promise I did. But have there been some really creative ones?
It is amazing how creative they are. Am I right? They are. We've had, I don't want to give away some of the ones we have coming this year, but on the ones that we've had in the past, we've had elf trees, we've had candy trees, we have had from the women's club, a dress,
That was my favorite.
Was that your favorite?
Was it?
Yeah.
My favorite.
And so, but there's just on and on, like a gingerbread, but we have some really creative ones this year.
Now, take me through this. So the registration's already done, correct?
They just can show up that night.
Oh.
We ask people to RSVP so we kind of have a better number, make sure that we're making sure that every child has something.
Really cool.
So last year we had 200 children. So 200 children plus all the parents and everything. We also have, and that is chili and hot chocolate for all of them. They all get
We went
something.
through it.
Yeah, we did. So this year we're making more. We have.
This is so cool.
Yeah, no. So the whole idea is just for us to, if you RSVP at the rec center, then we kind of have a better idea, making sure that we accommodate. The very first year we did it, we had 169 kids. This year we had 200, so we anticipate more this year.
Let's just keep growing. And Tyler, being a part of this, man, this has got to be cool to see everyone coming together and really just showcasing really every aspect of the village in a way.
Well, and it highlights Robin,
Yeah.
just going to toot your horn and like that. Like, we're very grateful for the Parks and Rec, but this isn't just also a Parks and Rec department. This is the whole village coming
Yeah.
as a whole. So we get a lot of help from other stuff.
And the mayor, this is something
Yeah, so
he wanted to do
Yeah.
2 years ago and said, him being my husband, I was able to go. He's like, I want to do something for our community Christmas. What can we do? And we said, well, if you're wanting to do it, let's do it here and let's go with it. And he's all the money we get to do this is strictly done by donations. That's
Yep.
it. This is all done by donations.
This is so cool.
It blows my mind on the amount of volunteers and then other just like from staff standpoint. I mean, staff loves working this
Oh,
event.
they love it. It's their favorite.
You get to dress up. Like, I'll be Buddy the Elf, and then we have all our part-time. If you see someone dressed up, that means they're working and
all
they're
the
having a good
workers
time.
are elves.
Yep. So
We have
it's a
Mickey and
hoot.
Minnie Mouse there. We have a new costume, the Moose.
Yep, that is true.
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. I was going to ask you about this.
So it is a fun holiday night.
And what I think's cool is it's not an all-night thing, you know, especially it's perfect
No.
for families with little ones because 3 hours is about as much attention
Right.
as they can probably give.
Right.
Yeah.
And they leave with a nice little goodie, with all the little treats that they got throughout the night.
Well,
So
and just what you said going back, Robin, how, it was a priority really of the mayor to do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's needed, because sometimes, we always have these grand infrastructural ideas and we need those, but these events are invaluable because it brings everybody together. It gets to, have the opportunity for folks to mingle with staff at the
Exactly.
department for Park and Rec or for just the village in general.
Exactly.
And it's huge. I mean,
Right.
it goes well above and beyond what any type of, program could do. This is unique.
Right. And we have such, like I said, the mayor had always wanted to do this. We have such wonderful support from like city clerk and our treasurer, and we have all the council and water department. Everybody just steps in and volunteers and makes that night very successful.
That's one thing. I've worked for a lot of different parks and rec and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we space out our holiday events or our special events, if that's what you want to call them. And then it's always like Parks and Rec kind of is like the behind the scenes, but we always have that support from all the village staff. And I think it stems from the mayor wanting to make sure that we have stuff for
He is.
the village,
Yes,
very much.
which he's very adamant about.
100%. I mean, just 100%. And on top of that, Tyler, your Park and Rec programs are really doing well. I mean,
Yes.
They're moving.
you've had a good year.
About to say it definitely it helps now that we're starting to get the ball rolling and stuff like that. We've added some new stuff, getting the new basketball court. Now we got the new baseball fields, and now people are starting to sign up for more. And now we're offering more, seeing different holes. But yeah.
Really cool. And we'll talk about that in a second, but I just wanted to mention, because you really are. You guys are putting in the work and it's showing. And it really is cool to see, man. So with that being said, we're just now talking about a night of Christmas at the Village of East Alton. This is going to be amazing on December the 2nd, this Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. But wait, there's more. What else is coming down the pipeline?
Well, I also do senior citizen programs.
That is so cool.
So, yes. So we had the last few events we've had 100 people.
Packed.
I
It
love
has been
it.
packed. So we have our big Christmas one. This one is a nighttime one. It is December 7th, I believe so. December 7th, 5 p.m. dinner, 6 to 8. The Silver Wing Band will play. We give out 12 days of Christmas gifts. Everybody gets gifts. The trustees always give monies to help buy little things for them. So everybody gets a gift. It's just a gift-giving night of events and
then
fun.
The wiggling, like everyone getting up and dancing. That's my favorite. You see everyone dancing. Last year I got to dance with my grandma, and I was pretty
Did you
happy.
really?
Yeah.
That is so, but see, that's really cool. Like, those are memories you're going to have forever, too.
Exactly. And we have our fundraiser, which Tyler's going to talk about, which kept us to be able to keep this as low as possible. It's $7 non-residents, $5 for East Alton. That is a full course meal and all the treats and probably take-home treats and all the gifts and everything like that. It is a huge night of events, but
This is just, I mean, what I think's really cool about this too is you aren't just limiting it to East Alton residents, because there's not a lot of opportunities around the Riverbend for these just, senior-driven events.
I got a card just this week from one of our ladies who attends, and she is just a rock throw into Wood River. And she sent me, her card was, thank you for being as kind as you are and doing the things you are doing, and especially since even though I'm not an East Alton resident, you treat me just as good. So thank you so much for everything. I thought that was just the sweetest thing.
Well, that's a good point too, because I was talking about this the other day. Here in Alton, there's all these neighborhoods, and sometimes it feels like they're on their own islands, and it's just like the Riverbend in a way with towns. I mean, we're really all neighbors. I mean, it takes us 5 minutes to go to East Alton, Wood River, go to the donut shop, you name it. And sometimes I think we forget that we're actually just literally a rock throw away.
Right, exactly.
So cool. So take me through the senior night again. What times?
5 o'clock it begins. We'll have dinner. We'll eat right off, and then after dinner we'll do some door prizes, and then we'll go right into the band, and then we'll in the middle break we'll do some more door prizes, and then the band will play out till 8 o'clock, and after that we'll finish out the rest of the door prizes.
Yep. It's a fun night too.
It is a fun night, and all the kids. I have to say, we have kids come from the East Alton Middle School, the Student Council. They come down, they volunteer, they help us out our breakfasts and different events.
Wow.
But they'll come that night and they'll help us serve. And even for them, they get out and they'll dance with them. So it's just so sweet.
Well, and that's what it's all about, especially this time of the year, because everyone's all tensed up because, November's a short month, and the first, that's already, for some people, that's their first paycheck and everything. But to be able just to breathe a little bit and just to go
and
relax.
That's what it is.
Yep.
That is what it is.
Just have fun.
It's kind of our finale for our seniors for that year before we start gearing up for the next year. So
Absolutely. And before I take a break and we talk about all the other programs, is there any other events in December that we should promote real quick?
the only other thing that I have is just these two things.
Perfect.
And then
We're on the
we'll
right
start.
track.
That's right.
We're on the right track. One of the building owners. We're on the right track here at 9:34. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk to Tyler more about these great programs, the fundraiser, and we'll hit on a night of Christmas with the Village of East Alton. 9:34 is the time. We'll come right back after this in the heart of the 618.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Is it time to buy, sell, or even time to consider a short sale of your property? Meet Lisa Webb, owner of 3rd Street Realty. This local, women-owned, family-operated realty group has over a decade of experience in foreclosures, first-time home buying, and so much more. 3rd Street Realty prides themselves on holding your hand through the entire process. Let their expertise guide you to your dream home. Visit 3rdstrealty.com and start your journey with Lisa Webb today.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Alrighty, 9:36. Welcome back. Had to take a quick pause. Even I have bills. Balls. 28th day of November continues on this Tuesday. Tyler, take me through this fundraiser and all the great things that you guys have coming down the pipeline.
So I'm going to start, I'll go in order for the upcoming events real fast. I'm going to run through them. So we are still taking basketball signups until December 15th for that 2nd through 6th grade basketball. So we really want to push that. And we're adding something that used to be, actually Robin used to run some of these when I was a kid, and we got away from it. But we're offering school days out at the Keesler. So this is really cool. And so we're offering 3 of them, and they're all on Mondays. One is Martin Luther King Day Jr., President's Day, and Pulaski Day. And then it's just like they'd be going to school, but instead of that, it'd be like a fun day at school. So from 8:30 until 3, they come, they do crafts, play games, maybe watch a movie in the afternoon. It includes food. It's only $10. So just adding that back, because I remember,
Fun days.
Yeah. So you ran them when I was a kid.
No.
So.
Well, I like this. I want to ask more about this. How did this idea because so many parents, are working, especially if they're single and they're working and they have kids that are at home, it's hard to find the childcare too. And just for those one-off days, how did this kind of idea come about? Because this is really unique.
For me, what it was is working at the rec, we had kids because there would be no school. All the kids would be at the rec anyway.
Okay.
A ton of them would be at the rec. So we decided we need to have it more structured for them, give them an open opportunity, feed them lunch, do this and that. So we kind of turned it into more of this and turned it into our fun days. And we hit it on the days there was no school because the kids would be there anyway. So why not?
And those Mondays in particular, it's just hard because not everyone gets those Mondays off.
Yeah.
No, so parents are still working.
Yep. 100%. So Tyler, when did you bring these? Is this brand new this year or returning?
Like I said, I've been here for over a year now. So there was already stuff that I had from thing, but it's hard to add new stuff right out the gate. Yeah. So now this year I'm really starting to add more programs, bouncing them off of Robin, and then the public works director Mike Moore, talking about, hey, these are my ideas, and then they kind of help me define them and tweak them a little bit. And then I'm looking, so it's, the cool thing about this one, we're getting volunteers from the student council at East Alton Wood River to help with our staffing thing, because when you have that abundance of things, the hardest part is staff. So getting those high school kids volunteer, and I mean, I'd much rather hang out have a fun day at doing that than like picking up trash, do something like that. So offering those service hours to those kids.
That's huge. I'm telling you what, you should have seen. So the community center's in this building, and RiverBender partnered it off or sold it to iMerge, and one of the days I forgot there was a field trip, and I had a live show. I have never seen so many children in my life. I felt like kindergarten cop. I didn't know what hit me. The president of St. Anthony's was walking down through a crowd of everybody coming in. But dude, to have this seriously for kids to not go and pick up trash or do something that they're going to dread, be a part of the community, get your service hours, and just be one with the holiday season too.
And I can't take credit for that one. That one, the reaching out to the school is actually our one of our workers, Diana. She's like, hey, have you thought about doing? I'm like, because she used to do that with some other stuff. I'm like, that is a wonderful idea.
There you go. So kudos to you, Diana.
Yeah. So utilizing all the staff's ideas and stuff like that. But then I'm going to hit on some other stuff that we have coming.
Please do keep going, man. The time is yours.
Flipping through. And then, like Robin mentioned, so last year we started, when I was a little kid, we always had candy sales. That's how you pay for things. Nowadays, we just moved away from that because you have to sell too many to think. It just doesn't really justify it.
No.
We had a great showing from our first ever trivia night last year, and this year we're doing Gap Trivia, which it's pretty cool. So that would be February 24th, and maybe I'll come back on.
Yeah, we're going to have to promote the heck out of this.
Dive back into that. But so we're doing the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And then the first, we're looking at doing 8 rounds. The first round would be more music or more TV and movies of that decade. And then the round after that follows is the music from that decade. And then you move from decade to decade.
Okay, this is really cool.
That is going to be really cool. It's going to be, I'm looking forward to that. And then half the money goes towards our Bob Anglican scholarship that helps with our youth sports. The other half goes to Robin with her senior programs. And that's how doing fundraisers like this, that's the only way we're able, especially with grocery, everyone knows grocery prices and all that stuff. That's the only way we can keep the prices that we've kept for years.
I mean, think about this. For a senior couple or senior citizen to go to one of Robin's dances, it's $7. Go walk down Schnucks. It's $7 for Cocoa Puffs because I just saw them the other day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a huge point too. But let me just put put this on your calendar. Saturday, February the 24th at the VFW in Wood River at 231 East Edwardsville Road. This is awesome. 70s, 80s, 90s, plus the 2000s, the Generation Gap Heads or Tails basket ticket raffle. The 50-50, no guilt, thank you for that. The wine pull, a few mulligans, and some cash prizes, man. Fill me in on all this. This is just awesome.
Last year we had waiting list.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
So we actually, you can only fit so many tables in there, and we can only fit 32 tables. So we are taking registrations now for that. So call up, let us know, because I mean, once tables are sold, then tables are sold. But even if we sell out, or that'd be the goal, obviously, even the ones that sold out and we're on the way, they still donated. All the donations that we have from baskets, and Robin and Lana are amazing at putting together baskets.
It's an art form. It is such an art form.
It is.
I'm the worst at it. I've learned this the hard way. Not to cut you off. I thought I was just, I had this thing, and I thought, well, baskets, this is an easy thing. So my aunt's like you, Robin. She can do it all when it comes to baskets. And I'm looking at these, and here's my little measly, I guess offering is what you call that at that point. And I'm looking down, going, it's time to hang it up. I hung up the cleats right then and there from basket, raffle making. It was done.
I'm right there with you.
Just hung them up. So we're going to have to definitely get you on in January again to talk about this, because this is a huge thing. So this goes to your programs with the Park and Rec, and it goes to Robin's programs for the seniors and all the really cool stuff. And so last year, a waiting list, was that something that was unexpected a little bit?
Absolutely. So, and then actually it carries in, it kind of flows perfect into the next thing, because last year we had two events that had waiting lists.
That's right.
So we not only our trivia night, and then it's kind of like, it was an unusual thing, because I mean, when you have a space limitation, we want everybody, but you are limited on space. So we had that, and then we do a Tri-City. So us, Wood River, and Roxana pulled together for our daddy-daughter dance, and that's actually in February also. So that's February, I want to say it's the first Friday, so I want to say that's February 2nd.
Well, actually, that's good you mentioned that, because there will be people ready to register right away.
I'm going to get to that. So we can only, so this year we're actually going to have it at Julius, so we doubled our number that we can have, and that's in East Alton. Is it Eastgate?
Yep.
Eastgate Plaza.
Beautiful venue.
So beautiful. I've went to multiple events. I go to the Rotary every day, like wonderful food. So they're actually, that's where we're hosting it this year. But we can only take 150 participants, so that's 300 people. We're already at 90. And then, so this event's
in February?
Yeah, so we're already at 90 signups. So I do encourage those that are interested to sign up sooner. Like we had, we had like 50 the first week,
I was going to say,
or the first few days.
He posted it about 3 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we'll come in the next morning and looked at me and said, I already have 40 registered.
Yeah. So it was one of those, like, it's definitely like people love it. And then we have our favorite DJ, got to plug our DJ that we have for all our events, Kirsten Gray. Do you know Kirsten? Yeah. So he helped us with our what is it? The last event he did with us was our food truck festival, which was awesome. And then he'll be there doing our daddy-daughter dance. And he's always, I mean, couldn't ask for a better host.
That is really cool. So, Mark, what day is that?
So that is the first February of February.
So they're right there in February. And how do you register one last time? Because I know people are going to jump at the rest of these.
So the best way to find all our programs is go to the Village of East Alton, and then go to the Parks and Rec portion of that, and then also follow us on Facebook. And then that's when we're constantly posting all our events and stuff like that.
Absolutely, man. Well, I just think this is incredible. And how did the food truck festival go?
Oh my!
That's what I went to ask. I buried the dang lead.
That was something.
It was busy, wasn't it?
It was
we had over all I know is that one of the lemon shakes trucks that was there sold over 500 of the lemon shakes, just that alone. And we had
and this was a first year event too, which is wild.
So I think 2 ran out of food completely, and 2 more was running out of food, but they went and bought more food and came back. And so there was over,
incredible.
Seriously, over so many people. I mean, it was unreal, and it was just an amazing turnout.
That is really great to hear. And did we tackle it all?
About to say, for all my, I got one more.
No, we aren't done yet. I was going to say, I remember the pickling ball.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah,
So
we were pickling.
I have my current events coming up. So in January, on January 13th and 14th, we're hosting. So it's actually, we're not running the tournament, we're hosting the tournament, partnering with Relay for Life. So it's pickling for the cure. And so we already have 2 divisions that are already sold out, or like maxed out, and that's our I want to say it's women's and mixed doubles 3.0. So I'm not know if you're familiar with pickleball. It intimidates
me. I'm going to be honest.
It's
Me
pretty
too.
cool. It's so much fun.
It's
They have
fun,
different.
but
If they know what they have a whole grading system or anything like that. But this is a really cool event. All the money goes all towards the Relay for Life, America Cancer Society.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. We have Ruby who's helping us out run it, and then we're really excited for that event. I think we're already close to maxing that one out too, and that's over a month. So only a handful of that.
we have some serious pickleball.
Yeah,
I'm
we do
telling
have
you
a
what,
very
I drove down Stamford Lane because I have to go pick my dog up from my parents' house because he gets babysat like a child, and I have to go pick him up. And I'm driving by Stamford Lane, and I'm watching those pickleball courts. I just went, you have got to be kidding me.
They're
You just
hardcore.
got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I maybe about a half a minute, and I'm done. I'm gassed,
And they go for 2 hours at a time.
There's some
I mean,
people. There's some people. So we have pickleball at the Keesler Monday through Friday, from 8 o'clock in the morning until 12, and then on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday it's open play. Tuesday, Thursday are our reserve courts, and we also have nighttime hours on from 6 until 9 on Monday and Wednesday, and then on Sundays from 1 to 5. That's open court on all the nighttime and Sunday. But I mean, we're packed, and we the best thing about being packed, we have a few different groups that we know they're coming. Like today when we left, all the carts were good, and then it's awesome. It's only $3 if you buy a punch card every time you come. It's only $3, so it's super reasonable. We got brand new nets, like I said, the new gym floor.
That's cool.
If you're interested in learning about pickleball and stuff like that, we are looking to add in lessons. There's a guy named George. We haven't set anything in a stone about that, but easiest way if you have any questions is to email me. Yeah, he's amazing.
He's great.
To email me at my tlafferty@eastaltonvillage.org, and then I can always pass that information.
Does it get competitive for reserving a pickleball court? I feel like that's a turf war.
So Tuesday, Thursday, we book out. You have to call at least 2 weeks ahead of time. So we're booked out all this week and all next week.
This is incredible.
We have a few courts that are already booked out for the 3rd. So 2 weeks ahead of time on those reserved courts.
You guys are just doing really well.
It's rocking.
I mean,
We're
you-
rocking.
you are.
It's moving. It's moving. It takes baby steps, but we're getting there.
Go to any other park and rec department in the state and tell them that everything is pretty much on a waiting list for events. I mean, and it's to me, it's the community outpouring too, because I pay attention to things and I see the Facebook page for Village of East Alton and all the park and rec posts, but those are the posts, the community events. I mean, people love them.
They love them.
And it seems really
It's memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
100%
we were
is.
just talking about that. It's
Well,
memory.
and it seems like your residents too really do appreciate all of this.
Oh,
I mean, it really
do.
seems like it.
And I love you start getting to know them more. I've lived in, my husband was born and raised in East Alton, okay? And so we, there was a few years in between when we got married and gone and come back but we've been there, raised all our kids there. And so we know a lot of people, but we are still meeting new people,
So I'm piggybacking off of that. So being Parks and Rec, you don't really usually get a lot of praise. You get a lot of like, hey, this isn't getting done. This isn't getting done. Robin mentioned her little letter she had. I got an email last week, so I'm currently teaching a basketball clinic on Saturday mornings with my friend Micah Jones, who's also a former basketball player at SAUE. So that's a Division I athlete coming in our community, helping teach our youth. But I got an email, hey, really appreciate everything. Like those little thank yous is why you do it. And then you get your joy from your senior. I get my joy from my sports. So yeah, those little emails, I mean, I think they go a long way.
Oh, 100%. Those are invaluable, and it really shows just all the hard work, because you guys, I mean, it's no fluke. You know, you don't just put a flyer out and hope for the best. I mean, everything's calculated, and you know what you're doing, and you're putting in all this effort. I mean, because I've told you that my grandpa started soccer in the area in the 1971. Park and Rec was a thing that, like you said, you were getting phone calls on what you're doing wrong. And whenever you can get a note that says, man, you made my kid's day.
Yes.
Awesome.
It makes it a lot better.
And just like with the senior aspect, or just the night of Christmas itself, I mean, those moments, you know, those are what keep you in the job.
And building relationships. That's what's so cool about it.
Well, that's especially what the season's all about, you know?
Exactly. You know, we work in coordination with our schools.
Oh, yeah.
They get big time. And we actually have put a tree in. They actually, one of the school, we have a preschool, and then the elementary and the middle school. The preschool has put a giving tree at the city hall. It was put up, and within a week it was, I mean, I think it's done now.
I had some,
wow.
Yeah,
I have some pickler. I had some picklers asking me about it this morning.
So we have one of the other schools that's supposed to be sending stuff over. It'll go to the rack. We'll divide them up between
and those
wherever.
pickleball people, they are very generous.
They're waiting for it.
Yeah, they're like, hey, they just got asked
So we're
this morning.
taking care of the kids in our community again, just through running through like this. We just work together.
Yep.
This is so cool. I mean, it really is just so cool. Wow, that thing popped like a tea kettle. Hey, with that being said, guys, keep up the great work.
Right,
you have to come back in January.
Yes, we definitely will. We always appreciate you letting us come on, CJ, and then thank you so much.
So, what's the best way for everyone just to stay up to date? Is it Facebook? Is it the website? Where do you always direct?
All of it. I'm pretty good about spamming people's emails about if you've already signed up from other like sport events. I always send those emails out, so make sure you're checking your email. And then also Facebook, we're constantly posting. But then if you're ever curious about what's coming down the pipeline, I've never worked with someone, Dareth, that updates our website constantly with our parks and like I send her an email, she'll have it done within the hour. I'm like, you didn't have to do it that fast, but I appreciate it.
So
she's amazing.
And we always send flyers through the schools, and we always try to send things through our senior. We just constantly we do paper trails, and we do Facebook, and we do the webpage. So
it's just so cool. Well, seriously, keep up the great work, and we'll make sure to link everything that we can on the write-up and on the on-demand video. But thank you guys so much for your time, and we'll talk again soon, I'm sure. Hey, with that being said, today is Giving Tuesday. It is the 28th day of November. It's a very important day for nonprofits and art organizations, and on this day, Alton Little Theater, a big supporter of this show and the platform, is hoping for a goal of $38,000 for the sales of gift certificates, holiday cups, raffle tickets, and so much more. Yearly gifts help make theater magic with the entire cast and crew. Plus, they're bringing in a really cool play. They just did it. It was a musical, A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, which was a Tony Award-winning musical. They got the rights to it, and they were able to put it on right here in the city of Alton. Plus, they're the oldest theater in the state of Illinois, continuous, that is, celebrating 90 years. And on Thursday, the first and last Thursday of the month, hang out with Lee Cox, Kevin Frakes, and co. for Theater Thursday right here on our daily show. That's AltonLittleTheater.org, AltonLittleTheater.org, and I'll see you at the top.